This is your daily story. Start by taking a moment with your hands. Just look at them. Really look. Notice the lines, the curves, the way each finger moves so effortlessly. And now gently place one hand on the other, letting your fingers rest softly, and close your eyes if you feel comfortable and just feel your hands. Their warmth, the texture of your skin, the gentle pressure where they meet. In our busy daily lives, how often do you really slow down to notice what your hands feel like, what they can give and receive? And touch is one of our most powerful senses, and yet we rarely let ourselves feel it fully. We rush through our days, connecting through screens and thinking through lists and goals, and we overlook this simple, constant source of sensations, pleasure and connection. And without even realizing it, we lose our connection to the sensations in our own skin and, over time, to the deeper wisdom of our bodies. By disconnect from these sensations, you're not just missing out on a physical experience, you're missing a vital conversation with yourself. And this lack of connection makes it harder to know what you truly want, what you enjoy, and what boundaries feel safe and true for you. And over time, this disconnection can spill over into your relationships and making intimacy feel challenging or less fulfilling. Without this relationship to your own body and pleasure, you might feel misunderstood, isolated, or lost, even with the people you love the most. But here's something incredible. Just by taking a moment to tune into the pleasure in your hands, you can begin to reconnect with your whole self. And this practice shows you that pleasure and connection begin here, with the sensations in your own body. So when you focus on the pleasure in your hands, you're not only feeling touch, you're building awareness, connection, and a sense of what truly feels good for you. So this is the first step towards deeper intimacy, beginning with you and your own pleasure. So let's try together. Close your eyes if you'd like and place one hand on the back of the other. Now let one hand explore the other, slowly and gently. Feel each curve and each knuckle, the texture of your skin. Notice how the sensations change as you press a little bit more firmly or lightening your touch. Just allow yourself to feel the pleasure in this simple contact. Now switch roles. Let the other hand become the one that feels. Can you sense the difference? Does one hand feel more pleasurable, more sensitive, more alive? Give yourself permission to simply enjoy these sensations without judgments, noticing what it's like to feel through your hands. So this small exercise might seem simple, right? But it holds profound power. By feeling pleasure in your hands, you're beginning to build an intimate relationship with yourself. You're discovering what feels good to you and what you enjoy and what's just right. Imagine bringing this awareness into your relationships, where you can communicate exactly what kind of touch feels good for you and understand what others need as well. This practice builds a foundation of intimacy and starting from self-connection and extending outwards. So, here is your invitation for today. Try this exercise with your hands a few times and take just a minute or so to let one hand feel and then switch. Notice the pleasure in each sensation, no matter how subtle. Let your hands show you what feels good, what feels neutral, and even what feels like too much. Practicing will help you to build self-awareness, which becomes the foundation of true connection in all your relationships. And as you move through your day, keep coming back to this simple practice. Notice the sensations in your hands when they touch something or when someone else touches them. Let your hands tell you what you're feeling and give yourself permission to enjoy the pleasure in each moment of connection. This is where true intimacy begins, through feeling yourself fully and authentically. Tomorrow we'll explore what it means to truly say yes and no from a place of clarity and self-love. But today, let your hands guide you. They're here to remind you that connection and pleasure starts with listening to your own body's wisdom. And this is just the beginning of your journey to discovering a more fulfilling, connected, and intimate life.